It's a dollar bounty tournament. Currently 31st out of 45 remaining. 4,266 average stack. And $7.18 going to first. So there's this game that people play. There's this Switch, and the evil people want to destroy mankind. But I figured out how to liberate mankind, and it's a beanstalk that liberates mankind and vanquishes evil. But nobody is implementing that. They all want mankind to end. Everybody that's pretending to be me or my kids. Yeah, they've seen the system. And every person that dreams conditions my kids to any potential relationship is gonna be executed once I have my full official powers. Every single one of them. That's life raping. So I'm currently 16th out of 52 remaining. So there's a pedophile that's hijacking my body right now that lives across the street from me that's going to face justice for sure. He sucks athletically and more than likely sucks academically. Not good looking at all. And they think that they could dream condition my daughter to be attracted to him when they have to simulate, they have to trick our subconscious minds just so they can feel that we find them attractive sometimes. It's like, why lie to yourself? How's this gonna go down? Like, if you have to spend billions of dollars to condition somebody to be attracted to your ethnicity, then there's a problem there. That's a life rape situation. they're trying to provoke me. They're trying to make it so I see these pedophiles in my psyche more to provoke me, to try to see if I'll kill the guy that's hijacking my psyche. Well, they're a threat to my person. And scientifically, I'll be able to prove that they're a threat to my biology. So perceived force. And this is before I even have my official wealth and power, diplomatic immunity. And the funny thing is my government hasn't did anything to make me a fan of theirs, and they still have a chance with my kids, because right now it's just dad's theory until they start seeing parallels in their life. Then they're gonna be just as disdainful towards the government as I am. Been violated by my country my entire life. I got a needle from at the hospital a few years ago, and when she was finished, it came out of my skin, and I was shocked that she was finished. I didn't feel the pain of the needle going into my skin. So that's the biology I want. My biology. I don't want my brain watered down with estrogen because people can't handle the timbre of my voice. And likewise for my son and daughter, how they're affecting her. They're probably flooding her with testosterone. Yeah, there's a female UFC fighter that leeches off my daughter for attributes. And the craziest thing is we have this evolutionary gene, and they hacked my brain there to mispronounce it. If you watch any of my videos from even 5 videos ago, I don't stutter, I don't lose my train of thought. It's something that they're working on recently to discredit me. And then they wrote these people through my brain that have no clue what's going on, and then they want me to help them figure it out. They leech off our DNA, and nobody consciously wants to suck so other people could be better. Nobody. They try to trick my kids subconsciously into agreeing to give away their assets, share their body with parasites. And if consciously told, given the choice, they're always going to say no. He's going to say, yeah, I'd rather suck. I'd rather not be as tall so my friend could be taller than me. I'd rather my penis not be as long so somebody could have a bigger penis than me. Nobody's going to say that. Nobody wants to share their intellect with somebody. Good luck me here. Does he have the royal flush? Well, I guess he can't have the royal flush. So this must be the dollar tournament. That sucks. That's brutal. You're pretty much always going to lose the full house situation there. All my videos are going to show all the subliminal switches and how people try to steal, set me up to see when my cards are playing. And there's video proof. Every single public transcript at court is going to show the subliminal that's in the paper transcripts. Every single official bill has paper, and there's going to be subliminal images that show the nefariousness of that particular country in that bill. So at any point in the future, the past is going to, once future technology catches up with future law, once current technology is once people are aware of current technology and future law adjust to it, then all these past crimes will be brought to justice. I normally would have folded the ace-9 there, but I didn't care, because it's only $1 tournament, and I have a feeling I'm going to get unlucky anyways. Like I'm going to river a full house and lose to a higher full house. It's kind of luck I feel I'm going to have.
Okay, buddy?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, good. I heard you coughing.
Imagine hacking somebody's biology so they have to use the washroom and then try to hold that against them. When the law could clearly tell it's technology that's inducing it. I could make thousands of people have to go to the washroom just by thinking about it because they're tuning into my brain. So I would own them all. It takes thousands of them to influence me, but just me could influence every one of them. So who has true power? And it's my biology that does. Me. I experience every single happiness, sadness, joy, elation, pain myself, not these human hijackers. And the beauty about most of my theories is it could all be scientifically proven. There's some that might be a little off, but most of them 100% accurate. Like my petition, www.change.org/technology, is based off a scientific patent in computer-assisted telepathy science. They outlaw subliminal images, but governments and corporations use them against, and it's against the law because it can manipulate people too easily. It's misleading. The human brain is too malleable. We're like putty. It's too easy to play with our brain. Anybody's brain. So I'm going to be able to prove in the future that after I talked to my doctor and I told him that I prefer marijuana over pharmaceutical drugs because I know the historical effect on me and everything. The historical effect, and then after I told him this, about 4 or 5 days later, I stopped getting high off marijuana at all. And this was several years ago. I smoke it psychologically just for it, but I no longer get intoxicated off of marijuana at all. Doesn't matter how little I smoke, how strong the THC is, it doesn't matter. How much I smoke, I could go a period of time without smoking, it doesn't matter. I don't get high off weed anymore. Seldomly. And if I do, it's only for like less than 10 seconds until they figure out how to hack it. And then they're able to redirect my high to some criminal or politician. And it costs taxpayers lots of money to do this. You can hear on that cough there was no mucus because they're hacking my lungs to make it so there's mucus that time. So they stopped hacking my lungs so I could have mucus in it. But if you listen to my videos from a month ago when I coughed, there was seldom mucus in my cough. It was because they're trying to suffocate me. They wrote people that are on oxygen tanks and have cystic fibrosis, even though I showed them in my brain how to you route through the adrenal gland, and then there's a spot right above your temple that controls how much you're breathing, basically, and it stops cystic fibrosis from happening. So I showed them this when they tried hacking my brain, but now they route these cystic fibrosis kids to suffocate me and make it so it's hard for me to breathe. So they're parasites to me. I've never want to suffer to help somebody. Especially breathing. Especially breathing. There's times where I think I'm gonna fucking die, and it's because they're routing people through to try to suffocate me. And I'm gonna be able to prove this. Nice bet, but I don't believe him, so I'm gonna call. These people think they could, they try to manufacture a problem and then be the solution, and then they expect you to be grateful. It's like, no, you caused the problem. Leave my biology alone, and then it heals itself. It's only man-made technology that impedes my body's performance. And they're gonna have some explaining to do why they have to hack my blood to make it not appear like it does naturally. So see, they hacked me there, so there's no mucus in the cough. Still very little mucus in the cough. It's not natural. And it's funny because every single picture I take, over a period of time, I look different. That's how I found a video where 4 years ago I look older than I did 3 years ago. I have video proof. I emailed a human rights lawyer, so I'm waiting to hear back from them, and with scientific proof, video evidence. And so I'm waiting to hear back from them, and then I'm gonna contact more human rights lawyers. If I don't hear back from them, and then eventually they're going to be disbarred if they don't do anything about it. If I show them scientific proof of human rights violations and they do nothing, they're basically going to be disqualified, legally disbarred. They're gonna start spoofing these human hijacked psyches to fool the system, but they would look like AI simulations. They wouldn't have any DNA. No human DNA. So I feel all these chemical hacks, they're trying to get me to use the washroom at the store nearby me. With my mind's eye, I just showed the satellite that was looking, focusing on me. So on the subliminal image, it should pick up the satellite that was watching me at that particular moment. There's that hoarseness cough where there's no phlegm, which is suspicious until I hear a click in my ear. Just after I suspected, after I heard the click in my ear, I had some relief, got some mucus. So it's going to be pretty suspicious because every one of the videos I make that I post and the ones that I don't post, they try to maneuver to accommodate that. So my life has been recorded, my entire life. So all these efforts to try to hide the truth are going to fail. Because there's no consistent storyline. They always have to sell something new because people always have ulterior motives. There's so many anonymous terrorist rapists that they all have their own collective interests. Their own interests, but then their only collective interest is to continue doing evil. And this is at the highest government level. It's a generational pedophile system. So you have to be like a fifth generational pedophile before you start getting any power. So they just recruit people and they make them do these evil deeds, and then they never get any power. They just get them to be morally complicit. They just get them to do evil things, and then they try to build around it.
Yeah, I'll need that. I was just looking for it. Thank you. Bye. You too.
So I'm currently 7th out of 20 remaining. There was 94 entries, 14,100, and $8.71. So they knew I have a pattern where I normally read off the same kind of thing. So they anticipate that with my pattern. So they try setting me up to register me knowing exactly where I'm gonna look, and then remove those the subliminals. But it's registered on film and with BSSID DNA and silver flux on craniums of these people. So after watching any of my videos, if you have any new impulses, they're probably not you. So go to www.change.org/technology and liberate your free will. We need to privatize our thoughts. We need the government to be held accountable, civilian and military oversight committees. And the only way to do that is to sign the petition and make it go viral. So a government task force, so it gets on the agenda so the government can be held accountable. Worldwide. It's a worldwide problem. But once one country falls, it's like dominoes, the rest of them will fall. Especially if it's a country that can't suppress the media. I want the short stack just to cop the call. So they just hacked me, so I shit myself. Slightly. And I'm going to be able to prove they put something in the coffee to do it. And it did mention how they were hacking my body to use the washroom at the store nearby. And so they could, they track my feces with artificial intelligence and nanotechnology. Because then they use my DNA splices to weaken my body, to fool systems that they have my permission, basically. And they likewise do this with my kids' DNA as well. It sucks, but it's alright because I made a lot of them shit themselves. So what they do to me, I'm able to dish back a lot more to more people. Just with my mind. I was house sitting for this guy, and he had suspicious curtains that said special delivery, so I know there was some sort of medical administration going on. And but anyways, the ice built up on his roof, fell off, damaged his vehicle, completely missed mine. It fell around my car. So I'm gonna be able to prove that it was computers that protected my car and caused damage to his car. Because the artificial intelligence system sees me as the future, so it looks out for me. It wants me, this one man's DNA. So all these government systems, they have to cloak themselves as me to gain access to these sensitive systems. Oh, that's no good. I was trying to steal the pot. That was a beautiful river card. It's a $2 bounty tournament. So I'm just riding my bike, and I'm going to be able to show how they reduce my body's ability to pedal so they could steal my attributes. My body rejuvenates much more. I rode 500 kilometers in a headwind in 5 days. In Denmark, they had less technology, and I used to ride to Copenhagen like 28 kilometers in a day, like no problem. Not a problem at all. Didn't even break a sweat. So I've been to 8 different countries. So there's been technology used against me in each country, and each storyline would be different. That looks cool when the moon starts peeking through the clouds. So it's going to be pretty suspicious in the future when they have this death system, and I converted it to a life system to liberate mankind and vanquish evil. And all these people didn't do anything, and they expect to be forgiven. So I'm going to be able to show in the future how these electronic rapists, I'm trying to develop technology with my mind to, I call it the 100-day sterilization challenge. To reform, find God, find a higher power, stop raping people, stop hijacking, and liberate free will. But at the same time, they're trying to route that through my daughter's rejuvenation process of her womb. So they're willing to sacrifice mankind's future to save these pedophiles, including some people in my family. So there's going to be a metadata trail of all these people, including some of my family members who tried doing this. And I'll have zero sympathy once I'm declared king for any family member who violated me or my kids. They're dead to me. It doesn't matter our relationship. My mom and dad are dead. And the next most important relationship are my kids. There's been a lot of fake love in my life and in my kids' life. So as long as these parasites think they could harm 3 of us and get away scot-free, then, or one of the 3 of us, and get away scot-free, they're delusional. And mankind continues to suffer. That was always a possibility. I'm going to be able to show every single time they dream conditioned me in my life. Or my kids. And who did it, who's complicit, which international communication crimes were broken. Which technology companies are responsible. Because this can't be done without technology. People can't listen to your thoughts without technology. They can't hear your thoughts, but they can amplify your thoughts and hear it remotely. So I just won with pocket aces there. I thought I was recording. I was pretty certain I was ahead there, but I didn't want to get greedy. I thought he hit the jack on the river, so I didn't make a bet. I was pretty sure he didn't have the ace. What did he have though? Or she had? Queen 6. So I'm going to be able to show in the future how they have this death system, and I converted it to life, and people didn't act with official power to liberate mankind and vanquish evil. But now I know it exists. I'm constantly going to try to convert it. Not constantly because I'm human, but often enough. But I will try to create a redundant artificial script to do it for me. So I'm currently 6 out of 93 remaining. $4,285 average stack and $23 going to first. I didn't feel like doing it last hand, but it would have been a good hand to try to trap with. You have to trap in poker, it's part of the game, but you have to do it sparingly because there's sometimes you get counter trapped. Like that hand where I would have had ace-4 on the river where he had ace-7. If I would have made it on the river, I would have tried trapping him, possibly, and then he would have re-trapped me, basically. So that's the thing about, especially if you're new to poker, you get pocket aces, you make a set on the flop, you got the nuts. All you see are dollar signs, but there's still 2 cards to come, and you could still lose. Usually when you get the nuts, at least for me anyways, when I have the nuts on the flop, I end up losing by the river no matter how I play it. If I go all in on the flop, I get a weak call and then they river me. If I slow play it, they end up rivering me or hitting the turn. So now I'm just cautious. I'm very cautious with strong hands because it's the strong hands that damage me the most. It's not the weak hands. It's like earlier in the video when I had a full house and I lost to a higher full house. It's going to be hands like that knock me out of tournaments and damage me the most. There's not too often I'm going to lose too much on a hand that's when high card's the winning hand. Sometimes, but not too often. I played almost, not every scenario, but I played an awful lot of scenarios in poker. I haven't played in anything cool like getting a full a royal flush versus a 4 of a kind or a straight flush that was concealed with 2 cards, both players having 2 cards. That would be a phenomenal hand to be in. I would want to be the victor of that. I did today lose to I had the nut flush and it was a $2 pot and I only called because I was filming it. I forget if I ended up deleting the video though, unfortunately. But I called the $2 bet because just to put him on the king for the video. I knew he had the king high straight flush to my ace high nut flush. So I made the call just for the video to put him on the king. Because I'm trying to get sponsorships and endorsements, so being able to call opponents' cards without cheating is a viable skill. I had to bluff the camera there to make some of these electronic hijackers lose. They hacked me there to mispronounce. That's something they've been working on recently within the last 5 videos. I don't stutter, I don't mispronounce in my previous 87 videos. And if you hear me mention something in my videos, it's because it's a new occurrence that I'm picking up, a new pattern recognition. I'm amazing at recognizing patterns, so I'm recognizing these new patterns. And unfortunately, even though I was coughing there, you could hear the mucus, but you could hear me struggling. And it's because my cough is different now, because doctors are figuring out how to defeat that, my perception of it. All I have to do is listen at how I coughed in videos from 4 years ago, and then there's going to be a complete difference compared to now. Just how my lungs sounded when I cough. How the phlegm, because I showed it on video. I made a video where I intentionally coughed out tar out of my lungs at will. Now I can't because they learned how to hack it. Everything I say on video, they try to come up with a counter strategy. So in the past, my past videos, it is proven strategy. Everything I say is proven. Historically, you're going to be able to see it accurately, but going forward from that point in the future, they're going to have counter strategies attempts. I pretty much have to call. I don't like it, but I have to call. Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't see him on the jacks, or he could have had a flush, mind you, but and the most beautiful thing is at any point in the future, as soon as I'm able to work with doctors, I'm going to be able to show them exactly how to control breathing in the brain. I mentioned it on film and how they hacked my brain since then, so I'm going to be able to prove unequivocally. Everything I say can be proven with science. Most of it. Some of my ancestry claims could be suspect. Okay, so what? That leave me 600. He's gonna hit the 5. They always hit the 5. They always hit the 5. All you have to do is watch any of my videos. I'm not even disappointed now. Well, slightly, because it's real money. But I expect it to be ripped off, so I'm going to sue them in the future because it's predictable. All my videos, you listen to me predict it. $300 chips. For these evil people to have the balls to do what they do electronically in person. To feel the rush of it in person. That's brutal that he hit the 5. That was a waste of $2, really. Waste of $2. But they say a chip in a chair, so I could get lucky here and get about 1,000 chips, 2,000 chips. But really, the fewer the callers, the better. So with 3 callers, it's unlikely I win. Even if chances are I had the best start in hand pre-flop, but I didn't have enough chips to pressure people out. But I might hit the 3. So, absolutely had the best hand pre-flop. Both times. So if you look right there, that looks like a dog. subliminal dog. They put that, they kept a sore open on my foot for about 2 months, which is suspicious because at one point I seen my, a cut try to heal itself simultaneously. And, so I want that biology. And, I felt a needle go in my arm without feeling pain. And, so I want that biology. There's a subliminal face in here that subliminal software will pick up. Here's a clear subliminal face. This was an ashtray. These are ashes from an ashtray. And the computer, people are trying to turn the world into the Matrix, and so the computer etched the ashes to look like a face that you could clearly see. You could see the eyes, the nose, the ears, the chin, the mouth. And only a computer is responsible for it. I do have another video where I could find another picture of it where you see a subliminal face of a kid as well. So go to www.change.org/technology, read the petition, watch the videos, make an informed decision, and sign it, share it on social media to make it go viral. Contribute money to get it on the agenda in your country to help liberate free will, and make it so there's a civilian and military oversight committee to watch Big Brother. But I just recently added a new video here at the bottom, video evidence of subliminal images, which is interesting. And this video here is computer-assisted telepathy as possible, so it shows how they do it. But nowadays they do it with nanotechnology, but officially that's how they were capable of doing it. So my theory is backed by science. Like this picture here is a pattern of the different biosensors that could be implanted in your body to be able to monitor somebody's body, basically, and commandeer third person. So nowadays it's nanotechnology. Criminals use it to rape people remotely, and it's a vile, repugnant system that only there's subliminal everywhere, and all it does is cause malice. Criminals know how to manipulate people into registering them just for whatever reason they want to, because they're aware of this hidden pedophile system. And in the past, most people were good looking, or had talent, some skills that they wanted to like they were smart, so intellectual property would be stolen from people, and if they were good looking, they would be raped electronically. Anyways, thanks for watching, and have a great day.